Oh my gosh. What the? Alright guys, we're in the Plaid. This is Wallace, the owner. He's gonna tell us a few things that he wishes was in the Plaid. What do you think, Wallace?
Yeah, so, you know, buying a car this caliber, there's the pros definitely outweigh the cons. I will say that first off. But everybody always talks about the features, especially when it comes to Tesla, right? Everybody's always talking about all the great things, and trust me, there's plenty. The things that I just can't get over that I've seen on Reddit, and everybody, says certain things that it's not that big of a deal, but it freaking pisses me off. For one, there's not a front camera on the car. There's a camera right here, so your Sentry mode, which is your video surveillance, tells you what's going on. But if I'm driving up, and I'm coming from an SUV when I got this, you know, you obviously you don't want your bumper hitting a curb, right? So when you're parking, yeah, it tells you the distance on here and all of that, but like, why not? When you're spending 100, I got it for 130 something, but right now to buy this same car, it's over 150,000 with this spec and options. You expect to have a camera on the front so you can see. Like exactly. I know one of the thing is, people say, oh, it's because Elon says, it'll be able to park itself. And yeah, it does do that, but I don't have time for that, right? Like, I mean, that's a cool feature, yet I'm just turning into park, right?
It's not nearly as practical.
Right. I mean, you can back up and park, but like, why not? Every other car has like the bird's eye view, the front camera. That is one thing that definitely aggravates me. Two is Tesla service, right? Like, I live, a couple hours from the nearest Tesla service center, and there's not really issues with the car. I've just hit some curbs, some other things have happened, and one time when they were detailing the vehicle, they knocked off one of the front cameras, and just to get something scheduled, yeah, they knocked off the side camera.
Golly.
To get something scheduled with them, you got to go through the app, and then it's
they're trying to do everything digital.
Right, like I just want to call someone and I want to get in line and I want to get in there now and I want to get it fixed, right? Like it's not always practical, right? I want them to be able to come to my house to do everything, and they can't, even though that's a big bonus of Tesla. I haven't had one thing where they could come to my home and get it repaired. Other than that, I mean, those are definitely the main things that I wish the Plaid had, was really like the camera situation. I know it's something simple.
It's like when you're coming, like even if you're like parking up against like your garage, a wall, it's just like so impractical.
Oh my gosh. What the heck? This thing just...
I just remembered number 3, the brakes. Right?
What?
So you've got like regenerative braking when you're going slow, but there's been times where I'm on interstate, plenty of times where, you've got some distance, but there's cars up ahead, right? And someone comes on the side of me, it's like, let's go. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Well, I got to start stopping way before they do because, and I've had a Porsche in the past and everything, the brakes just are not, in my opinion, I got to start slowing down way before they do because, like, literally, I'll just go through the car in front of me if I don't.
Is there like an option that you can get performance brakes on it though?
I've been seeing things on YouTube about aftermarket brakes, or obviously I know there's that, but as well as like Tesla going to be offering something. I mean, I don't follow it religiously like a lot of people, so I don't know. All I know is that when a car this price, it should just have it, right?
So Wallace didn't know too much about this, but they're actually coming up with an update in the next couple months, and it's gonna make the top speed over 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, I have seen that before.
What is that, like a tune?
It's like a
everything's
update.
software updated, right?
Like,
so
yeah.
You do it through the screen.
I have heard rumors of that. I think from some credible sources, but like I said, I'm not someone that just stays on YouTube and reads stuff about it all the time. Some of the things I love is just the simplicity, right? Like, I like convenience. I didn't realize how convenient, for starters, I mean, the charging situation, I mean, I plug it into my house. I mean, how much easier than that, right? Like, I don't have to go stop at the pump, all those other things. 2, my phone is my key. So, just getting in the car and going. Like when I drive up to my house, the garage door automatically opens. When I leave, it automatically closes. Just all these little things that the car does to remember it preconditioned, so it knows what time I leave to go to the gym. It knows what time I typically get out the gym, so it'll have it like all air conditioned cooled when I get in the vehicle.
Dang, that is pretty nice.
Yeah, absolutely. The app is one of the best. I've had, Range Rover app, Land Rover, Porsche, none of the apps even compare to this. You know, they always were in theory working, but you know, you get on and it like wasn't loaded or wouldn't connect. The Tesla app is absolutely amazing. You can do anything you need to do pretty much from it. Obviously the security system on it with the cameras, really nice. I'll talk about some myths real quick. The steering wheel, okay? The steering wheel is fine. I mean, people say, was it hard to get used to? Well, I'd watched so many YouTube videos on it before getting it, right? Because I ordered it in May of 21 and got it in November of 21. And I mean, I was already perfectly used to it. The issue of, like, I've seen some videos where people are like, oh, the steering wheel. Okay, they're freaking crazy, and they obviously do not have one if they're complaining about it. If you hear people complaining about the steering wheel, they haven't driven it, and they don't own one. It is literally great, okay? My grandmother, my 80-year-old grandmother can get in here and be fine with the steering wheel. There's other things in this car would probably take her longer to understand, but as far as it goes with...
Oh my gosh!
As far as it goes with the steering wheel, I mean, dude, it's fine. The blinker, you know, the turn signals on the wheel right here, the arrows.
And everything's touchscreen.
That was very easy to get used to. I mean, I feel like my mom is not as good with technology and changes. It may be a little bit more difficult for her, but it's not bad. The horn, it's not bad. It's right here. Probably would be easier if it was just on the, like a normal vehicle, but nothing really to complain about. Like I've seen a lot of people talk about the yoke being an issue, right? And I mean, it is fine. Actually, I rather it actually a lot more. It's just comfortable. You can see everything on your screen perfectly fine. It's not necessary to have.
Yeah.
It does look pretty empty though. Oh my gosh. Right there? What is that?
Yeah, so there's actually a screen back here too, and it pretty much shows you the airflow, climate control, stuff like that.
Look,
And
on the
then
screen.
over here, if you see on the screen right there, it has like
Yeah, the cars,
and everything.
I guess, what are all the modes in this thing?
I mean, I just keep it in plaid mode. I think the screen pretty much stays the same. I have that option, right?
You've probably seen videos on her, but when you go to launch it, it like goes into cheetah mode and the car lowers and everything and gets ready for the launch. It like heats the batteries up.
It's insane. And it's got, this is nice, like the features of the screen.
Yeah, one other thing would be nice if it had is like you can choose between having your mileage show or what percent of the battery.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do I have to make a choice? Why can't I just see the mileage and the percentage of the battery?
Yeah, I mean,
like, why do I have to choose?
The screen's big enough.
Well, they have so many cameras
So
on
this is
this
your blind
thing.
spot camera, so.
Oh, so that is on the side.
Yeah.
That's when you put your blinkers on.
Do you get that?
And can't you ride with the cameras like just all the way on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got all the camera options. You can slide everything over.
Music. You got all your stuff right here.
Yeah.
There's no like knobs or anything in this, any compartments. Everything's done through the screen.
Look, do you see any air vents?
What? No, I don't. Where's the air coming
It
from?
comes out of a crack.
Oh.
And you can, it's touchscreen the direction that it
Right
goes.
here.
Like watch on her. Touch the screen and move it. No, the screen.
Oh, this?
Yeah, move the air. See?
Oh my god! Jeez, bro. Dude. I felt like I was in the Dragon. This thing is great. The AC is like probably one of my favorite features when you can move it and stuff like that. Because that's one of the biggest complaints people usually get is AC. Oh my god. Wallace, bro. Dude, I'm about trying to get through the seat. Oh my.
Alright guys, so we're gonna get a good video of the outside of the car. I'm sorry, Wallace doing a launch. Oh, that is crazy. 1.90 to 60. Is that a plaid? Yeah, it's a plaid.
That's insane.
Yeah, bro. It's just like there's not much there's like no other car on the street feels like that unless you're pushing like 1,500 horsepower on a tire. It's like the launch is crazy with the all-wheel drive. Here it comes. That thing is beautiful. That was a good one.
Bro, what? That thing moved.
I've been throw up the sex in her.
guys, that was the video with the Plaid. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what car you want to see next. That was a Tesla Plaid, made like 1,000 something to the wheel, whatever. We did a POV and a review, but stay tuned for the next video on what it's gonna be. But like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
Wait, where'd you get that shirt at, Wallace?
NoLimitHG.com.
Yeah, there's 20% off all week long.
Link in description below.
Go get your merch, support the channel.
And I can put you in.